Hi y'all, this is So Blessed. Welcome to the Blessed Place. How y'all doing? Happy New Year and welcome to 2014. I was trying to decide what did I want my first video to be in 2014. Should I just do a Happy New Year video? Should I do a relationship video? Should I do a more spiritual video? Should I do a video with my husband? Should I do a family vlog? What should I do? And I decided that I want to start 2014 with a wow moment. Words of wisdom. Why? Because wisdom is the principal thing. And I also wanted to start with this wow video because I am going to implore you to do something that helped me through 2013. So I wanted to do it at the top of 2014 and not wait till a month in or several months in, because I'm hoping that this exercise that I'm going to implore you to do, that I hope that it will help you throughout 2014. Now I hope that we all have a wonderful, blessed, prosperous 2014 and that our latter will be even greater than our former. However, we know that regardless of how great the 2014 is, trials and tribulations and hardships will come. I'm sorry to bust your bubble, but they will come. However, we don't have to give in to depression or give in to suicidal thoughts or give in to defeat, etc., because those things will come. So let me just get to what the exercise is I want you to do. Okay, earlier either in 2013 or sometime in 2012, I went to a retreat, it was like one day women's sister retreat, like a sister to sister retreat, and they had us to do an exercise that blessed me so much throughout 2013. And what we did, we had index cards, and they passed out these index cards, and we were supposed to, there were a group of about 30 to 40 women, but we were to choose about 5 women and write down their names. And if we didn't know, ask them how to spell their name, but write down their names. And well, actually I think they had a sheet of paper of everybody's name, and we're supposed to write down their name and write it down like horizontally, vertical, horizontal, y'all know, this way, up and down. And we're supposed to write down the letters of their name and then write an adjective that describes that person that begins with the letter of that name. Okay, for instance, Deidre. D for delightful, I for imaginative, something like that. So what blessed me was one of the cards I received. They were all so beautiful and so sweet, because can you imagine women, just especially sisters, uplifting each other and not downgrading each other, not fighting, not being catty, not being crabs in a barrel, not being haters, but just showing love to each other and describing each other the way we saw each other and the way someone saw me. When they got to the R in my name is D-I-E-I-D-R-E. I often tell people I have 2 D's, 2 I's, 2 E's, and that lone 1 R. Well, that R got me through 2013. This person said that they saw Deidre as resilient. Yes, resilient. That resilience, that word, that just resonated with me throughout 2013. Whenever I was in a situation, whenever I was feeling low, because there was times I felt so low. When I was broke as a she-hank. I know y'all ain't never heard of a she-hank, but that's what my mama said. Broke as a she-hank. What is a she-hank? Anyways, but there were times I was broke as a she-hank. There were times where, I went under the knife 2 times in 2013. There were just some valleys. There were some awesome mountains too, but there were just some valleys. And whenever I was tired, whenever I was working in the church for the Lord, and we were working those races, and we're working 16-hour days and coming home, sleeping 4 hours and turning right back around after 4 hours of sleep, going back out, either in the extreme heat or the extreme cold, just different things, when my husband and I just gave up our last, when we didn't have, whatever it is that I was going through, y'all know my dad passed away in October of 2012. So whenever I just got low about thinking about my dad, my grandma passed away in July 2013. Just when I thought about that loss and just things that I went through throughout 2013, I would tell myself, Deidre, you are resilient. Deidre, you are resilient. Now, all those other adjectives that they use to describe my D, I, E, I, D, those were beautiful. But I didn't reflect on those things. They didn't resonate with me when I was in the valley, when I was feeling low, when I was feeling broke, when I was feeling broken down, when I was feeling fear. But what resonated with me was that R. Resilient. I would tell myself, Deidre, you are resilient. Without a penny in your pocket, you are resilient. Going through surgery, you are resilient. You shall live and not die. You are more than a conqueror. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. So when I thought about the things I was going through, as I was going through those things, I would just hold on to that one word, that one adjective. Deidre, you are resilient. Deidre, you are resilient. And in all my years of the way I thought about myself, I honestly will tell you to God's heaven truth that at that time, I think I was 46. I'm 47 now. But when I got that adjective, when someone ascribed, and then to have it being ascribed to me by my sister, it was my sister Denise, in My Round Hips, anybody that knows her from social media. But she's the one who ascribed it to me. And just to even think that my sister sees me as resilient, one who really knows me. A lot of the other ladies, they know me, but they don't really know me. But someone who really, really knows me, and she saw me as resilient, I just held on to that. I just cannot even express to you, or my words can't even convey to you guys how much that helped me out to tell myself. That was my mantra for 2013. Deidre, you are resilient. Deidre, you are resilient. Deidre, you can get through this. You are resilient. So I say to you, this is your exercise. I want you to take an index card, get some index cards, maybe about 5 of them. I want you to distribute them. If you have, and it don't have to be 5, you can give it to 1 person, 2 people, but I would say up to 5 people. And even if you want to start out by just writing your name vertically, yeah, I think it's vertically. Just start out writing your name, at each letter, so that they won't have to try to figure out, just in case your name is Kershika Yanka or something, they don't have to figure out how to spell your name. And to write your name vertically and ask them to use adjectives beginning with that letter to describe your name. And I know many of you may say, well, I already know that I'm resilient. I already know that I'm strong. I already know that I'm delightful. I already know that I'm effervescent. I already know that I'm this or that. And it's different about what you know about yourself, because I knew I was strong. I know I'm a strong woman. I know I'm a wise woman. I know I'm delightful. I know a lot of those things about me, but I never, ever knew I was resilient until my sister said it, and I was like, yeah. And I started reflecting on the things that happened in my life from when I was young up until adulthood, and I was like, yeah, I am resilient. So you may already say, well, no, I don't want to participate in that because I already know I'm this, and I already know I'm that, and I already know I'm this. But you never know how other people perceive you, what their perspective is of you, and sometimes how other people perceive you. No, we're not supposed to worry about what people think of us, but a lot of times how other people perceive you could be a blessing to you, because a lot of times we don't see ourselves the way God sees us. We see ourselves sometimes the way other people, sometimes somebody can tell you over and over that you're pretty, you're beautiful, and you never believe it. So people can tell you that you're talented and you're amazing, and you never believe it, because you only see yourself the way you see yourself, or the way you see reflected in social media, etc. But when you see yourself from the way your loved ones see you, that could be a blessing in that. And that might be something that could resonate with you throughout the year, that someone says that you're delightful and you think, oh, I never knew I was delightful. You know, so I want you to do that. And if you do that, please share with me. Either send me a message to Ask So Blessed Ones, or I don't know, these days you can do video responses, but if you do a video response, drop me a note either down in the remarks or send me an inbox message, some kind of way. Let me know to go over to your channel and watch your video if you do this. Or if you just want to just send me, like I said, a Yahoo message and let me know that you did it, and let me know what adjectives they gave you and which any particular ones that resonate with you. Okay, I hope I explained the instructions well. I hope that somebody will do this. I know all of you won't do this. I know half of you won't do this. But if 1 or 2 people get this and do this, and oh yeah, and I started out saying, take a index card, write your name on it so people could describe, you know, what they think of you. But you could give it to your best friend, your BFF. You could give it to your intimate partner. It's a really good exercise for intimate partners to do, because you get to also see how they see you. Or give it to a parent or a sibling or a friend, or, you know, but someone who knows you pretty well. Give that to them. And don't wait until half the year, because you want to be able to reflect on this throughout the year when times get hard. So I hope that someone does this and that it blesses someone, because I'm telling you, it blessed me immensely when I was going through, to tell myself, Deidre, you are resilient. You are resilient. You are resilient. You can make it. You shall make it. You shall live and not die. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. You are all that God intended you to be. Okay? I love y'all, and I hope this wild moment has been a blessing to you. And I look forward to so much over here in the Blessed Place. And I look forward to blessing you as well as you blessing me. That reciprocity, baby. Love y'all. Y'all be blessed.